in reality, we don't really have that much time to truly build a friendship.
I was honestly shook and shocked because I was like, oh my god, Sydney Sweeney is that girl. She is like talented, she's a producer, she's boss. I was like so surprised that you like really wanted to genuinely connect. Pleasantly surprised, you know?
Thanks.
And then we all actually became
I'm just glad you
besties.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Celebrity Expert, your #1 source for all things TV shows and celebrities. And in today's video, we're gonna look at the friendship and the obsession between the stars of Madam Web.
Yes, me too. We'll do it again. Thank you.
Before we begin with this video, here's a quick and easy question for you all. Can you all tell us the ages of these stars, Sydney Sweeney, Isabel, and Celeste?
It was a lot of fun being able to be in a female environment. It really felt like a sisterly dynamic.
Sydney was the head of our social department, so
Having that energy on set was just really lovely.
New York City is a whole new level of crazy these days.
You have the origin story of multiple characters.
It's like an expansion of the Spider-Verse.
The characters feel really relatable.
In Madam Web, Cassandra Webb, a paramedic in Manhattan, begins to exhibit unsettling, clairvoyant abilities which lead her to 3 young women who are in danger. Hunted for events that have not happened yet, Cassandra tries to protect the young women while also reckoning with her past as a terrifying threat bears down on them.
I'm glad that we have each other. I think that we've really brought out amazing sides of each character through the chemistry that we have.
yeah.
And playing superheroes with you guys is really cool.
I agree.
Couldn't agree more.
Cassandra will need to understand her power to not only face her past, but her destiny and the destinies of those she is helping as well. Madam Web includes a star-studded cast led by Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, Celeste, Isabel, and 𝗪𝗲𝗄.
Like a big inspiration for me with Maddie was Avril Lavigne and like early 2000s Avril Lavigne.
Oh my god.
And that was like the basis for like her costume and just her edge and like angstiness. And so for me, that like drawing on like when I was like an early teen, like preteen, felt really good and exciting and right for Maddie.
The movie is helmed by director S.J. Clarkson from a script penned by Matt Burke and Claire Parker based on the story by 𝗪𝗲𝗃𝗃, Susanna, and Shopless.
When I saw you hanging upside down, Sydney, in your super suit, and the look in her eyes and like the intensity, like I was just like, okay, I knew you were talented, but this is like next level badass shit. Like I was just so impressed and inspired by that moment. Like, and I'm so happy it's made it into like the trailers and all the promo and stuff, because I'm like, that is literally a moment to highlight.
The star discussed about preparing for their characters, including research on Reddit, and teased that their role as Hawkgirl in Superman Legacy. Sweeney explained how she prepared for the wire work, and Celeste broke down how playing her character helped her feel empowered.
They would be ready to rehearse before the wig was on, and then there'd just be a bald Sydney just walking around set, looking like a dome head.
Oh my god, I know. And that wig was so hot. We were filming in Boston in the middle of the summer, and it was so hot to the point. Do you guys remember that scene where it was one of the hottest days in Boston?
The suspense-driven thriller stars Dakota Johnson as Cassandra Webb, a paramedic in Manhattan who may have clairvoyant abilities. Forced to confront revelations about her past, she forges a relationship with 3 young women destined for powerful futures if they can all survive deadly present.
I feel like we're all pretty similar to our characters in some ways. Like our characters are all like parts of us, but I think in real life our dynamic is more like wholesome and like supportive and giddy and like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you. The girls in the movie, they were beefing.
Sydney Sweeney, Celeste, and Isabel discuss the dynamic between Julia, Mattie, and Anya. The interview highlights the fact that these 3 Spider-Women are not usually together in the comics. This allowed the actresses to kind of fill in the blanks for themselves. It's clear that Sweeney, Merced, and Connor get along, so there's clear chemistry between the trio of teenage girls on screen.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
I don't think I could answer that right now. That's such a loaded, deep question.
I only have the Gummy Bear song in my head right now.
Stop.
It's like playing on repeat. I'm trying to think of any other song.
That's so funny.
I'm a gummy bear. You remember that one?
Yeah.
I do. Oh my god, that unlocked like a deep memory.
Just imagine that over just a bunch of murder.
Merced pointed out, you know, how it goes in the comics is Julia becomes Madam Web, and through that she gives me her costume, the Mantle of Spider-Girl, like the title. Because originally I am just Arana and I got my kind of exoskeleton type spider costume.
What is my character called in The Last of Us?
Why am I blanking on the name right now? Why are you doing this to us?
We haven't really talked about it much.
No, but like I'm super excited and we all shared it.
Okay, sure. No, I'm kidding. I wanted it to be like, maybe I just made him cry from bullying him, but...
The story took a turn. Both of us were like, oh yeah, you made someone cry.
I was like, yeah,
I would love that.
Some people might not be aware of that Madam Web is a bit of an origin story. The film follows Cassandra Webb before she gets her powers and a long time before the young trio get their powers as well.
Ooh, I mean, I feel like both of you would destroy.
I would embarrass myself for sure. That's
No,
I don't think so.
No, I
You're
don't think
so
so.
put together.
Yeah, no, you got that.
Maybe.
It's not as spicy as you think. Okay, I got this. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to taste the spice. Oh my god. At least not. I was.
Yeah, you took it well. You did
I was
really
so
well.
shocked.
If you're not going into the thinking there's going to be a ton of swinging of 4 rooftops or connections to Sony's animated Spider-Verse, you're going to be a little bit disappointed.
It's also a beautiful female cast, women empowerment on full display. But I hear that you and the other lady shared a group chat. What was going on in that group chat? What were you guys talking about?
Anything and everything. I mean, we still talk every single day in it, whether it's life advice, love, outfits, pop culture, anything.
The reaction has been so loud that it's impossible to ignore. There are a lot of reviews online, and the estimation for Madam Web feels like the best and worst part of superhero features from 20 years ago. People are arguing that a lot of viewers are going to need to adjust their expectations on the way out to the theater.
Now we are one. What was really funny was when that happened, the medic wrote, Sydney Sweeney gets bit by a spider, turns into Spider-Woman, just as like a funny note. And no one had any clue that we were doing this film or what the film was. And so I was like, can I take a picture of that just for myself, just to have that one day?
No way.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So did you gain powers?
I guess you have to wait and see.
All right.
Film's press tour has drawn a lot of attention among fans, most recently on the red carpet at its LA premiere. Johnson & Sweeney wore glamorous spiderweb-inspired gowns by Gucci and Oscar, and to celebrate the occasion.
But I love these two, and I'm not just saying that, but because they're not only like good people to come to about person problems, but they're also extremely smart and really talented in their industries. And if I need any professional advice and I'm embarrassed to ask anyone, I'm not embarrassed to ask them. So
Yeah.
I love that.
I was gonna say the same thing. It's definitely you guys.
Madam Web's lead makeup artist, who has also worked on productions like Spider-Man No Way Home and Top Gun Maverick, says that while superhero movies are more popular than ever, this film stands out from the pack for good reason. Let us know in the comment section down below if you're going to watch the movie Madam Web, or if you've already watched the movie, do let us know your views in the comment section down below.
I remember we all tried on without like glam, her makeup, with our masks, and it was just us, and we had literally sweats on that day. We just came in, we all were wearing our outfits, and we all kind of looked like we're half asleep, and we're like, what is happening? Is this a dream? We had the camera test. We were in the Ezekiel's apartment.
that's right.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, so the answer to the question I asked you at the beginning of the video is Sydney Sweeney is 26 years old, while Celeste is 25 years old and Isabel is 22 years old.
Just checking in on everybody, making sure everyone's good, felt heard and seen and appreciated, spending time with them, having activities, little pick-me-up presents, stuff like that.
Really good at organizing and planning.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you all really enjoyed this video. If you did, do like, share and comment on this video, and do not forget to subscribe to The Celebrity Expert, and we'll see you around next time with another brand new video. Till then, keep watching The Celebrity Expert. Bye guys!